Crown near Chenko for some uncle near friend Pusek, Sabreno, near friend Pusek, Omo Enkobi. Meaning, family near Chihuahua, Omina Free Cruma, Neminimo Mopa. Omo Kaka, Miss Mempe.
Teaching, no.
Nanny Magrim Crassa. And now, you confine say, Obiesa, Oimi High. Into him say, Peso Quay Soja, Peso Quay Doctor, Queen Engineer near day, Yan Faho. No cranny. Teaching a noble profession, but a near can say we in cry-handed noble Sama. Wah, a bit less than 30 the bitch is a professional.
Less than 30%. We shall say bedroom 20 grand at 10. Aha.
Yes, be a professional a yapa. A baby a ne betrifua. Come Brubetanke. What is it? Obi training college. I say joining in one term dear. Nanso, Obenya Juma, none of your core mainstream universities. No, what better if you be in fiance and fiance, not on your Jumanye.
Yes.
Teachers now for her. Minimum be a house is a lawyer. The person ye biano, who will see just 2 years. The person ye biano, say 2 years and say, and you're wasted because Sabbath chronology salary. 1 year school, no. The person ye be a rich mukoko traso equaye at 2 years pen of vacation. Now, salary I bet you that home. What brass or Casako mainstream vaccina, Kawunya Sikampo and show home. This will be FL. Nurse will be a teacher via the person in Okoya, which we show home. Meaning baby. I know ye can say, Namini became use of Hello FM. Mama Bell lawyers of a training college. It's near me. And I am a dear Phoebe AIF more than said expectation. Because a higher power, instead of Hillary man or Sergeant Kwame Nkrumah for training college.
Yes.
I can see for the bree, Honorable Fire, every normal quabru, so quite traswa, on bed on bay.
I know na me bosso and pay. Nya several calls from teachers. Say, obi ohaya wo no ope. But then say, oh, share the quality of teachers are eba. It just say, abeye the last resort, mostly. And also ajatum. Utie teacher phobia or share brofo or more can. Ushe teacher phobia brabo or more boy. Nature say teaching a jumano. Ye abedane the last resort. Edima ubia. Adi enona aka wenya onya bibia nya owiase. Which shouldn't be so. Na me ye sa preparation we no. Dear me who say amai akese be se edunum a ewo wiase no. Omo regarding teacher salary say a most competitive. And the salary a debema obia ebia owo a high ranking government officer no. Sa salary no rates any edema teacher. Na oshe sa countries ni bia. Ye de graph ne beto so. Teaching omo extra de e wo sa oman no mu no akatua omo je. Eti se obia ono so ye junior doctor. Now, we no cry teachers are on the basic level. In countries like Germany, Australia, United States, Scotland, Portugal, omone de we no more than 34 countries. No about UK, France, Italy, on what countries ni na superpowers no. Omo regarded teachers entry points. So teacher always started for no. Na ketua te se obi o ye junior doctor. Ana obi oba beye what qualifier or be a high ranking public office. Because almost say the foundation of every nation a teaching, mental, physical training. Apart from that, emotional training. Any more person more building crown consciousness, free classroom. Nebra say ye do mind no dog patriotism. Sanya mani nyinano. Ye tre the formative age of enkrano. And then Mami Musa said, Ghana ye schools na ehwahano. Yenye the few private schools in chain. And on a day, a year the preserve and the privilege for a very few. Na yen share your public school system no. Ye bet me feel proud to say, the people who are teaching there no, are they some of the best brains in the country? No. But these countries are saying, say, you have to attract the best brains in the country to the very lowest level of education, because the bedrock enti se osha omo rectine omo ye ne se pyramid omo education no omo ne se tertiary there there is nothing to be taught. A more of practical, a more of idea, what me who identify what youthful age, you know, and one hour be perfect into one year polishing. And we share the analogy in Germany and Japan. For instance, Japan for who omo primary school teachers, no, almost omo ye shoe, and a tertiary for no a polishing. That is what the Japanese say. So omo try there were basic and primary schools, no. Omo ye mpaboano. Omo ne be mpaboano ni soul. Omo be leather. Omo di bibia besi so. But omo tertiary and upwards, no. Omo polish it. Inti sa nipa mienu, one hear the greatest of skill. One hear the greatest of finances and our funding. And I ye try the enebutu. 2023-2024 report, Ghana Education Service and our Ministry of Education budget. 20% and a core your basic schools from primary to JSS. 80 na akano for tertiary. And akakra a core secondary. And the say ye the twa pyramid nebutu. Oko other countries here maybe superpowers na. Nearly 75% of investment in education echo the basic level because they feel say that is the most important. But ye no. Ye di sika no dodo na be hye omo a enti se teacher ni bia pese obeye doctor no okwa de wo university ni eto na katuam because wo down ho na enyenyenyenyenyenye. But amai na aka no so hu ni say down ho no na hia investment because akra bia obetimi enye teacher ni papa e the level na wo start abrabo 8 9 10 11 se otimi etimi nya quality of teaching wo ho a ehon obetimi identify ne talent ehon obetimi explore enema obetimi abaye wo wiase ehon obetimi make who he wants to become. But odu secondary school ne tertiary wa macho awie. And some of these countries almost started production crowd tertiary. And our secondary schools, no man started the almost say yeah, Juma. But Nipana Dream yeah building it there. These superpowers believe that they do it at the basic level. And they will share basic school teachers. Our public schools are now raho. And also ama private schools be and teacher for kaye because or they will to the more public school now. Or when they say otua okaye. But Cecilia is a Ghanaian teacher be a free hano ko Vietnam. Aketiana or Geno afe muno and obejene bosome wo Vietnam. But Vietnam enya country papa bi anche Ghana. Ye twa ye education system na butu. Enti ankane no, se obehwe mpanyimfo bi a oti omudin se de nana boy kana. Kwame Nkrumah, JB Dankwa, mpanyimfo we nyina no o start a otichi. Majority of the people in this country say loyal say the doctor. So try there. Otichi ewo ho. Nti ehwe mo ama ben ewo O level A level na. Majority of you the system no a Kwame Nkrumah time mo ye waya say obi a wa ben bia no obekwa akotira there be say 3-4 years. Na wa impact it. But see an ye wi na ye sivu. Obi koye dondology. Teaching training college enka na there ho. Eno ye omo asabi omuti enka sana se say ye no and we have to admit oti se obi akọ teacher training college a ohu ne se wa mpase ana onya de but obi ohu ne se wa mpase onya de no ono na ebe kire wo ma de enti in order to attract the quality of brains at least some of them to the place where they will also develop others why not give them competitive salaries. And me share you say omo basic ne de bebre kura ni degree o. Enye degree kura asem. Bebre eye omo a be a teaching practice omo ko. O share the teaching profession Ghana the omaka tuane city way information inform teachers for Edibai. Obi a watimi akọ na o try there tertiary secondary schools or second cycle degree and or more require sometimes. Or no ne beginner salary. OTT BBF free mua. Mutual fund and then more mutiano and SNET. OTBBF free mua not just a teacher no. Ubia all started at the chair for or get 3,100. 3,112 to 3,412. And just 3,000 cities. ena obi a wakoye degree a obetrade no. This is a degree teacher, and you can put that in context with obi a onye degree teacher. And today ne bema obi a waben. Enye obi a ne betima be doctor. Enye obi a ne betima be lawyer. But then you need quality teachers. Osha teacher for aketu na nura me go through a. Na me aso me busa me ho se ntie ne ye de ade kire me amekwa akokyera na. There be because aketu na ye de ma teacher for okrum ha no. In teacher for they have every justification said they should be paid well. Oh, doctor for betima ka omo de, but omo saying omo no sunti omo de no, there is no problem with them. But teacher there everywhere. And a near man cry ye chen cry and my doctor for who he ha omo. Obia beko school by you be an hospital. And Japan, South Korea, any this country, I may be born with you know. Utimi who said the quality of life in terms of discipline and yama hygiene, Nina ya chen crano, and omu benyi no omunim bibi already. Ghana teacher for the I think so omu some of the most deplorable people omu ewiase, and that is a fact. Ye can say for the ye can say none omu call demonstration now tie brofo pa teacher for ni bi kan. Now busa say adia no ekɔ n'animu no emre bi atwam now the two obe year 2005 now yi nipa 100 yes emu be say 15 to 20% no some person be teachers year 2005 mu hono no nipa 100 emu 15 ana 20 ne person be teacher ena eba yi endu 2010 na ekɔ 10% embedu 2020 mu no na nipa be 5% pe. Say bedu baby net obiam person be teacher. Nti uto forms bia na anye yia ni aka say na try training college. Omo so na omo betete the future leaders. Say why anya sika amfa oba anko private school a omo no kwa kofa some of the university for omo ewo fi omo nya adwuma nye ya. Because unso omo so no ntumi kofa teacher for omo ye trained nko a. Sometimes omo nya university student ana omo akɔwe ne ba ana so UCC. Na omo di omaba. But private schools, no, how many people will have the opportunity of Odeneba, Echo, Morning Star, and Odeneko Akosomo International, and Odeneko GIS, and DPS, baby o 2 by Koyi. No one will say teaching, no, any school, and I can school logistics. But teacher for the Enya Crow. And yen, omo the BBS said the license exam say by. Nipano, sabi, o patch said they need tiu and a on-call teaching. Na nitia wu no exams no obeka o system no na aye ne saa enka nipa o ma ben bebre pese o mo kira de ye woni pa bi aye wo o mo naturally me pese me kira de ba akatuanti enya makono ba sa onka o mo se teacher for salary na America no etise obi a wo ye diploma okọ abanya djuma bi a ebia okọ ministries ono oje 1,000 cedis higher than teacher okuta degree just by virtue of oye teacher. Nti sa odi omo compare nipa ni ye teacher ni a the mere fact that all core educational sector no na katua no ewo form e de che ono ane competitor na so ono ane nua one na akọ school no ono so kuta bi a diploma but oba be wura a public agency and as a public office e just a teacher ni no yaka e de ato ho se a noble profession and na teaching ye noble profession dim. Teaching is no more a noble profession in Ghana. And this is a fact. It is not because the teachers are no good. But your system no are inverting no. Se obia or chadie no. And ni se oye omo ma ben. And timusku ni ye sivu mwa ni de omo omo nya ade no. Omo nko training college. Ye wi a sense omo ye license exams. But enkane no. You can see that there are quality people, quality teaching. Maybe papa ye teacher ni. And you can see, Osha handwriting cry that time, or offensive training college, one of the best. And Tisa Osha will be our call training college then. Now, coordinator to university, so Penya Jokumo call training college. And Penyufoi Bebria, or more 65, 70 years, you know. Majority of them are call training college. Not because na university ni ho, but teaching, you know, unkasena enye, na nya kono, but na nya bad it is ene. Teacher for bad demonstration pa na ubuse obia majority of the people we brought here has hey subject no gina ha verb wa ha na agreement wa ha teacher ni we ne e kire wo ba de enti ono no ba school a don't speak vernacular here no enya adwuma minim say e difficult for us to revise our notes our competitive salary for teachers na emma obia sabi oye average ana wa ben kakra na ohun ne say me wie school a menya adwuma ye because teaching there are thousands say 100,000s of schools in Ghana aban here teaching hwe ne nkora ye tete omoba nti obia de ne be ko private school atwamene bo private school yi enam say ho na oba benya quality education ti da bia speech and prize giving day ubetua akwara of free crèche na ye graduation ubeto che open day ubeto public schools no so awo ho anka for average people no but nipa omokwa kira de wo ho no you can clearly see the majority of them enye teaching adwuma no na wo pe ana wo pe mpo a odwane akọ Singapore or ko Vietnam se be dwane ko enkuro bi a obeka se aha de nkeni se Ghana ni kotena ho teacher ni bi o social media wakotena Vietnam ozo okodu ho no wono kura ohun sa ade kire wo Ghana ha no eye dwumaboguo obre ho se o kira de wo Ghana obre time a de ma no facility or team logistics or the kire nkura na de eni akatu e de ma no de oje ne wo ho bosomi mienu ena eti se de waje ne Ghana ha afe obi beba be ye minister 4 years ne as gracia obeje no 4 years no sika aban tiama ne se wabe serve no teacher ni be tra de sa for 25 30 years 35 40 years o kana katua ni nyina boma onya ena enchese or retire so a enti ba bia ebetima ama na ya akono ye teacher for retirement enko obi a watima tra de over 40 years bia na boy obi a watra de over 40 years bia o se etimi si fie ma no obi a watra de eniema bi ho ye long term o so obi hu ne se metimi tra de 30 years na automatically me qualify say aban be ma me bangola ube hu ni pombe ko into teaching say at least me retirement mo no menya fie atenam because ono watra de ne ye ma ne fie oye adwuma bi no eniema wo se de ma no onya but or retire so a me ko di achire me papa de me ko hwe o tra de be say 25 years so say me ko hwe na say it's kind of that time crowd okay kan nyina bomu a 25 to 26 years no na en na be say 1000 almost can say there be 1000 or 11,000 yes let's say afibia no say okay ka bo one is afibia be say 30 cedis and now we could teacher for snet say ya antnas ye designer ye be produce nkwada bi ye be ye hu okromu because teacher for no be brain no omabon enye say omabon ye nya quality wo unlike in the past ye che oba de utie na no bi ka say ase enkrofo no ye wo omo ba 1960 70 80 no omo ko school that time no omo brofo omo kasa hu eniema bi ona me say ye teaching sabre no private schools kura ni ho kase o public schools but teaching na ye kire omo no Ghana teacher for bre o omo katua ne nya akatua na chi enye no omo nsa ni any other form of support se teacher for pa committee a na upie ho obeka so kada for na ebe conference se teacher for ko circuit me kan na omumu bi omo nte ase teacher for ka so mo ba circuit meeting degree teachers o wa bo degree ai bi kuta masters se teacher for the ka so mo ba circuit meeting na upie ho na obi anka nche o se obeka so kada for na eye national conference moto nko na Toyota vet mienu ebisim directors no teacher for shiamu na udru ho wi a now says that and our profession way akrabe na be feely enticed to enter your mind design o maye no say teacher ni eni say wo ye na wakatua no e wo soro hibiem ya kan de ato omutiri ma amre bi atwam no teacher for de o makatua wo soro esoro hibiem Me nipa me unu so market ya wasro politicians, government officials, because omo de omo se omo be serve. Ena Nyankopon se osom de akatua no wono ho meboa. Osom akatua wo Nyankopon ho. Teacher ni bi anka se oba be som.
So change no.
Oma change no. Ena ye de akoma teacher for. Teacher ni be bridge se oyare kra se treatment de be man wo hospital no. Ye mu omo. And it didn't used to be this. Ye mu omo because you find say the low class citizens, low class people and omo enter teaching. Said you would me one person about be teacher ni minimum. Otenafie 3 years na university bi amfano and also on teacher training college. Na teacher training college ne kra no learning materials be ne wo ho. Enti aman kra nye discipline. Teacher for ko nhyiamu a mobo. Shoe, bet. Discipline. Just say, a near manama teaching a jumano, a loosen respect. Memuha. And it is high time, educational institutions and our minister, and civil society for more education. No, Mobet Nasi, Namabua, I'm a teacher for, at me, and a decent living, both in service and post service. Post service and a crana, mobono. Teacher ni obe retire na bra body baby. Teacher ni bia retire no de koku ya yo.
De mobo pa ba ko. Ene se ene sebi. Yehu so baby de ahwa body teacher ni ire.
Aye, so ontimi nyeniti.
Ontimi nyeniti. Do de ahoma aboniti no teacher ni ire.
That's it.
Ene sebi mesre me kan ya fadwuma bi e de ngo adwuma bi eho fi. Se teacher ni Uber driver ko pe oba. Uber driver ni benya. Teacher ni nya. Obe eyawo.
But first unim say teacher ni betina krom pa. Yes. Hey. Cratchy. Teacher ni bi a friend cratchy. Say teacher ni no. Now hwe be mo life for kra no obusa say ye ko ne say. Teacher ni no any Uber driver be kuma ko ba ho ama oba na hwe teacher ni na ni bi. Na wakatua say.
A whole circuit supervisor no any man motorbike.
Yes.
Circuit supervisor. Na wa wo kira de wo na kura ase baby na be ma de.
Yamaha moto teacher what try there be your heart. Now you say Yamaha moto no so no omo gini loan. Or gini loan moto na teacher ni ba we akra be ne bebu no.
Ba ade ma saade ne ba wo se Ghana nyina ye hwene ye ni ye. Eye wonom dodo no se de na wo kan. So ko mi kruma se anya brema schools bi se num ene wo ho. Enti ebia ye teachers edumpo na wo ha wanya 50 teachers. Enso ni professions be immigration ebi ni ho hospital ho de nurse no doctors ne ASA enti obekwa nkro bebre akura bia se ya police station ni ho hospital ni ho no na teacher ni ho ntoma do so ama sabre no me research bia se koba na se Ghana ka se betu teacher for ka eduro maduru average level pona economy be hwiase omodoso. That's a student and so. Oh, the cry woman say, every blessed year. Say, 46 training colleges. Ghana,
yes,
46. If you are producing just 2,000 students and I say graduates every year, you are something 92,000. 92,000, no. A German Hine Quakufamuka. Do you school feel nine? Finance minister ni entry man finance clearance among your postino. Now every year 96,000 babe kan. Every year 96,000 babe kan.
Obi ansmaye. Yenim the number of teachers on be retire every year. Yenim the number of educational institutions that have public and private. Yenim vacancies are data enti ebeba. Yenim where we can put other teachers at omo free school aba. Is it by force to have 40 training colleges?
And only a 7. No, you're 46.
So the design of the nation Ankasano, you produce nurses. Obeko hospital, you say nurse for ni ho. But obibo tifie. I am fine, you might because you to but people pay to access the hospital. You pay to access hospital. Nurse ni no obesho. Nurse ni no sutifie. We school yemfano. Who 46 training colleges. Time I me papa idi America. Me papa mo time now we training college organ. I think say 5 who said top 5. Offense akrokare.
Do say na.
Quality training colleges. Quality. Omo producing nipa bi about 500 a year. Now 500 a year the best of them omo pass. Unsa no mo twa one general paper. General knowledge and obi bia bia wo se hu. Na ansa na ye de mo ma ko school so mo man pass na ye retain your mo ma sa atro bi. Na se sa nipa we ya pass your mo de ko ye ne ko ba bia ofete well. O kire nkora de ye no a friend say ne study omo friend say omo wo sisi na teacher ni ba me refi. Wa prepare ne syllabus o de ko. Na se sa teacher ni no ekwa you did not fill the gaps 500 at the whole country near here it be a 420 teachers 500 naba and your private funds will be credit mafa 45 na kano the number of people we want and a number of people vacancies available so we 46 training colleges now every year manipa 1,000 crowd a pass year 46,000 and I'm 1,000 from each crowd 46,000 teachers every year schools on vacancies anywhere. Yenim the number of schools omu ni teacher for. Nti ye produce omo no. Ye de omo ye dey. Omo metna fie na ne burden. You simply cannot understand the nature of national design. Nursing the same thing. Teaching the same thing.
Nursing dey cry dey aye ya kese pa. We say nursing area bi a ofa. Nurse we ni anya din obeka kwam. Untumi enkan bi higher because said omo akoye no. Sara akwa teaching the otumi kra to aso kakra na wo ko anim na oba ade na essential service makane no wo do enti na mo allowance no
teaching no
teaching training you say nursing training teacher training
essential
na hu hia ma ye penkofo kwa akoye
yes
enti bra me ensa bu ko school ne ensa hwe
now so it happens in our
so enti yes hwe
for the muska
yes hwe na ne no.
And why do we have to pay allowance and salary?
I don't answer no.
Say na a essential service. Because uwie ya wo baby.
Baby she.
But say an uwie out fie but ye best and a man tia se da. Ahwefo na etie for. O ko school a ye ma teacher training allowance. Ba uwie school na ba wo be ye adwuma ne mom no ye nya akatua ma. That is the oman that ye team. O ko school a ye ma teacher training allowance. One farm mo no aye campaign. Promise. Oko nursing training ye ma walawa se kosua de e kyeresa wo ye essential ntu wie ya
na kodwumani
ba wo wie na wo tifie because ye nya sika e di betua ka ba wo ko school de aboka wo ho o mo adwen na da ye tim no
teaching mom de ahwe e be kakra wo be kwa wuram emu nkofo be kwose na wo be wuram no my what you see name is for kwa no be kwa ho
I don't know adu ho
because and oba adia cruise ya ne se abani ye mu teacher say to the sense ukofo be bi adu o mo kwa ene so benya enkra be trade obra wi training college gise woni minister bi ana MPB yes oya dai unya akra obedai wala do ba school be na obeka say vacancy bi ho instead do be kwakura ba bi aha usi na wo nante akwa betwa nsuo for ni na musuo num wan kro so awtefie into bi a post no ko no po no wa ye fortunate no ya post no nya kura say ekro so na just ye bibia ho say nkran e was teaching profession no ya yema akoye ade bia just a punishment from the dema obi no agentete na kwa betete ma akoye punishment de ema wo na de ya kese kra ne se oba Ghana constitution say Antoine 10 to manye foforo a ebedu bi eno ba hell obi akọ parliament 4 years ya to abawie ema yehudu ewini ene de all free ansana ya inaugurate the next parliament no now we be our say really near 4 years gracia yero say chairman sabosuji 8 agbamba be speaker waji 8 ne 9th no de be speaker the speaker so de obeja ka ho sa gracia de ma mo say hu na omo de ne fie 9 den ka wo free ma wa ntumi anwini ne seat bi no when they were kwenti bi anke pep kakrama no no a wasa anwini na oto na ye be hye following na no asaje wo ma etwam de no age na de to ho no age am sinipa mienu chairman sabosuji 8 times weje 8 times and so the be you can Japan 6 times are
that's so ho
on the free can free ho
me ba che say obeji no that's so ho
I know that's so ho waje no that's so parliament no go really
benefit waje but was
that's so ho eje nyansa na wom na wo me here pass o say hwe no and now try there 40 years na ko retirement wo sika de dem akolam sam ho ahwasa ni nyina no ye kekabo ma enu obi de 1 year pa konya no parliament
my so me phone number me uncle I send him a message or a teacher or say what case you on. So I tried there 29. Hey, go was watching more 29 years. The Biane pay slip a year full of deductions. Ubekono just say, yeah, titi almost titi in a dear. Men no me titi or na me say and tis hard you we are na me who say teaching ya dear you be a feno. Who she teacher ni be as person be a teacher no. And any is a teacher ni say one to abubu ya amfa nka ho a wopon now they are no train board there kakra na why they be bu first pass teacher ni bet no kroma de you beto na ta de kwan you be fa so de ne books ahye ne motum ekuta ni cane na onante kura kwa student edwane na ne maame mo na aba teacher what you say asem si wo krom po ye for me committee a e wo say teacher ni
we na chairman na secretary
una ye chairman na secretary wo ye krache ena ohene kura nya asem bi na ede mana opese obebu say teacher krache she say ya ma teacher ni no ohene te brofo chair no
Edion
no mo ba no bebre de
and also ka ho na ade ba ko ha dwen wonu se wo mo so mo smart kakra no class sense so mo yo meye ade se atwa no school on betron enoma bebre wo ho a enka nya gs for instance say o enso teachers na nka sam de aba be wuram no mo atwa because mama survive and it's also no so ye bibia but be survive
so we teacher ni either say obeto plastic chair dia ma han aka ho ana say obeto abubu ya eno pon na de twi banchi nti ubekọ no na akora wo che na de ne maame banchi na wo kotwe na achina no no oba class a buo be no nti ya ma omo beda omo ye mo ma beda ni low class a ene da ho no
nti ene prospectus no eno ma gu prospectus no obi ogunu bi ho a wonte ase
ebe chese teacher ni didi
so didi
bi mo tonton ne ma wo school teacher photo tissue enti ye read e ho so no sen kan crasian respect
classes bia on baby classes bia na okeka ni nyina aboma oba wa SSA e che se do utwa school fees na nkasa bre no enso nyo mo so because baby abefa bia no obi afa we se means edidi ono so nyedai
teacher for
teacher for bre wo
teacher for 7 there or say but it's not easy we all leave the country even our laptops were given to us as loan laptop or mode trade no boats e wo boma no pay teacher for no dey say messages are amount for the boss say oba I've been applying to go and teach in Vietnam if you know anyone who can help.
South Africa here we teach any we South Africa bibremo any Africa here bia na Ghana Education Service sa policy tantan bi ba ya wa wan ko training college mainstream training college no na your courses be UDBB we are not after 4 years no utumi nya kwan e ko trade no man say UCC affiliated it's a bia I am outside we are 10 years now if you when the first question there school babe
Angel in the morning. Angel in the morning. From the capital city, Accra, Angel 102.9.
A teacher for bread. Now, me and you here, near so grind.
Angel in the morning. Angel in the morning.
teacher ni bie. What you teach me, what be that penny for?
Angel in the morning. Angel in the morning.
Teacher ni wabotre.
Anopai, respect the teacher.
Benny die mano.
Se wako to atena se ono ochra de kakra obrekum. Sika 19 odi be ru adwuma we mu. Enye. Ose now over 90% of teachers in Ghana are either businessmen and women. They are forced to sell things during school hours. Plantain chips, teacher for plantain chips. Obechie wi ansa no aba school. Teacher for ne plantain chips, ne nkatia e di gugu. Meat pie nyina ombachi bi. But first no nanka teacher for no ne yere. Nti ono be ko school no 6 a.m. 6:30 no adu ba say teacher ni no plantain chips me ya onko. Enne wodi. Ene osa wo tonso akra wo ntobi no be for so abo. Break ikura onko. We free rocks in John Norton Kentampo. And what the free buy. Also, nursing training 2020 referral batch. It's getting to 5 years. We are still home. But Oko school near my allowance. Say here. We will school in
nursing training.
Or mine no nursing training. What if you 5 years? Hey, essential service. What if you 5 years? Now pioneer class said is one who fee. I say, hi, Obama, good morning. It's very sad. Do you know that a common janitor, cleaner with no certificate at Cocoa Board receives a higher salary than a teacher with master's degree who is teaching at the SHS level? And I make a no. Obia oye cleaner ewo Cocoa Board. Oje aketua high a master's degree holder ewo teaching. Or see, teaching is now a punishment. And I agree. Mo amosi teacher for bia ebe ombeje aketua heavy no. Heavy no kra mun ruho. Mun kobi.
Now the yaw obede de yaw
akwa heavy. I say good morning Obama. I really understand how unfair teachers are treated sometimes in the country, but I personally believe the teaching profession has to be blamed sometimes. Why? These politicians we see now, about 80% of them or have been in the teaching profession before, but they tend to forget, and even the worst part is they fight against most policies intended to benefit the baby. Good morning to my Asim brother Nana. We free Owusu Jan, Clarence, Teshi, and Odifree. I'm a teacher who has been posted from Western North to Northern region, and have worked for 14 months now without salary. So how do you expect me to have sound mind to teach the children well? 14 months from Western North to Northern region. I say good morning, Obama. It's so sad. Sometimes the money to board to school is even a problem. We are suffering. We don't know if it's a curse to be a teacher in Ghana. There is nobody to speak on our behalf. They say more institutions in India Akrano. Omunina jai ewura baim wo hunu sa.
Mr. J.Y. Kakari, Mambo Complex.
I say obo teacher for this. Mr. J.Y. Kakari. Mr. Nkwa. Say teacher hey Johnson bra. Be a mu teacher because you said that say no. But the other text message by me ne ya adwen. 60-70% of 70-year-olds are more the best kind of teaching mu Ghana no. Ombe ye teacher for. Ombe dane politician no. Eno mu twa ade ni butu ye. Se obi a obetima ye adwuma wo Ghana Gas a oye cleaner no. Ye mana katua mo nchen teacher ni na o kire Ghana Gas si wo na de no. Nti ye ma enkura no mu okwan no mbesua de but bon kakra wom na yetimi de didi ye. Nti ene o mai da bia me blemu omo free nkroma time na omo da university one in a room. Omo we akokọ nam. Omo ye demonstration say omo we akokọ omo bre ye mo fish ye mo aduane wo university. San crofo no na ne omo ntimi ma university fo ba bi na. Omo da one in a room and sa one in a room no 12-13 ne da. San crofo no omo nya free buntu that time aye kire omo de yi no. And omo na be ye mpanyimfo didi omo ya no a chief director ewudifo nko Omo nya free things no. Omo enjoy Kwame Nkrumah na ye champion time no. Omo na ne omo ye mpanyimfo omo ma oman. Niema omo enjoy ye nyina omo hwa ma na sei. Akoto.
Ombe Kwame aba.
O kira ade kakra.
Ombeko. Oh mimi di pupils teacher. Asana me sign I say almost all of us our teaching background, media, no. Ukompa, say about 80% of us. Now, majority leader net. And but it's serious. And
I'm American meboa. Such a message was saying ne Prague driver what Brekum. Say or Prague driver or Brekum also a professional teacher. Ti the American me say me ko biya me hu. Teacher for no be brave or poma no the Prague ye juma.
One say
or train student no ma mentos.
Ade ba ko a Rollins ye. Ye fa nke nenke to aso a enka ne Kagana education baby ene nam no. Every region ono kwa de sa time no sa districts na wo ho no. All of them, you can sit in one district. Ubetimenya basic education, secondary, no was saying tertiary, which is teacher training. And you call all the regions now, districts be wa sa asset ni na wo. Brekum training college by any Rollins time. And I want a lot of teachers. Na sa district no nko amono. Se wo kan free sa time ni be sine. Brekum Training College teachers atete won mo besina schools na e wo Brekum ho district
obi abenya
de aboro so. Enti what do we do with the rest no?
Akwa what TV so what say teacher pa.
Discipline pa.
Say ya say the bet na see me no. Come from a bia ni we say.
And I rather na sha no so no form na be che pa because emuso.
Na teacher for to we say the be ya obesha che. What
try so fe.
And I make us those days, those days, no, so mono on never track rancho. Even some papa me who knows lesson notes no more.
Yeah.
Even in training college, they were being taught how to teach, how to write. No. And to teach out and then Prague for no be brave.
Me see a teacher they pay girl or bra.
Na usika say usika say
no your first come
ka ho sika ye bibia sika sika de
men ka say de o cannot men
you can hear
when you say we teacher ni bia always catch and lawyer ni
bitch me see
men say ye de initial scanner ye be lose the sight of the loss of dignity so be mpe teacher ni na enye because of scanner kwa because ka de hu obi wa bonti a hu de owo dem. It is all rejected no outright. Ewa bontia. Eye dignity ewa lusu. There is no dignity. Obi be catch or nese oye lawyer, ana oye doctor. Na oniske mpo unhu ubeti ase ama no. Until so be kwa wari num. But teacher ni ba, o mama teacher ni die. Edi entia. Unya unhu sike good account mo. But teaching profession no entese kane no yaya mo mu lusu dignity.
Obama.
Na o mama be